Yes, people, hope everyone is good. First of all, apologies for this. It's Sunday, all right? Sunday hair. Right. And I've got a swollen face, so I will be side on because I'm insecure. So, anyway, how is everyone? Great after that, I'm assuming. What a performance. Joking. Well, oh, God. Genuinely right. Oh, this team. A Leeds United team's never angered me so much. Let me just move that down a little bit. A Leeds team's honestly never angered me so much. Because even in the Premier League, when we were bad, I knew that. It's kind of alright with it. So we are bad. It's not there. These players don't want to be all this stuff. But with this team, we go from a performance midweek at home, which is statement performance, battering this team, battering that team, easy wins, to 3 or 4 days later, to that. But my problem is, I do think we got better. But we'll talk about the first 60 minutes, first 70 minutes, which were utterly shocking in my opinion. And I'll tell you why. And it's not even to do with the football. It's nothing to do with that. It's to do with the same thing it's to do with every week we lose away. It's that I just don't feel when we go one behind away, which is a problem. Why do we keep going one behind? What's the problem here? What's going on? Why is that a thing at first? Why does that keep being a thing every week? Where's our guile? Where's our mentality? Where's our decision making to not allow them, our desire, whatever you want to call it in the moment? Where is that to not go one behind away from home almost every week it feels? And then from that, and I feel this way. And you guys know I'm positive. You guys know that I get called every week is what it is. Fine by me. Why do I genuinely feel that when we do go behind away from home, I just don't feel like we're going to win? I just don't feel like we're going to come back. I don't know if that's true in terms of the stats or results. Someone let me know. I don't know. I just don't feel it. I don't know. I felt it last year because we had Somerville and Rutter, and I just felt even in games where it's so tight, we had them two there who were going to win us that game. I know we got a point, but I'll talk about that as we go in. I just didn't feel like we were going to get 2 goals in that last 75 minutes of the game or whatever, whenever they scored. I just didn't feel it, and I hate that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Why is that? Only them lot know. I can give my observation. What I will say, what I will say, and this is the same thing with this team. It's not about talent. It's not. It's not even about wanting it. In terms of the whole they don't care. They do. I'm not going to go into that rubbish. They do care. They are extremely talented. They are well coached. There's a problem. Watch that first 60 minutes and show me 5 times we won a duel. Like a proper duel. Free ball on the grass. Who got there first? Show me any time it was Leeds. We didn't win first balls. We didn't win second balls. Biggest problem, you're playing away from home. The game is going to be dirty. The game is going to be scrappy. Your mentality has to be absolutely spot on away from home. You're not at home. You don't have the luxuries of the 35,000 people screaming your name. You don't have that. It's dirty. It's horrible. There's another side to the game. Another side to the game I've seen us consistently not do away from home. It's a trend now. It is. We play an unbelievable game at home, which is either too easy or we absolutely batter someone. Then we go away from home, and for the most part, barring maybe once or twice this season, it's lackluster. There's a lack of desire. There's a lack of passion. There's a lack of energy. It feels like there's no energy. Like I said, who was there? Who was ready? Who was on it, reacting to them first and second balls? Who was winning the aerial duels? Not our players. Up front, how many times did we hold the ball up? None of them. They kept getting beaten off it. And then our reaction was to trip them up. You're taking the mick. Come on. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. That's not the right mentality. How can you go away from home thinking you're the best team in the league? and not win first or second duels. I know that sounds so basic, but it is so basic and it's simple. You do that, at least you've got the whole, well, we didn't lose, we didn't get bullied, we didn't get battered in that sense. And then it's about you playing your football. But you've got to earn the right to do that, and you've got to win your duels, because it's going to be a type of game where they do that. They run off you. You've got to track your markers properly. You've got to run more than them. We didn't do that. We didn't do that, for me, from what I saw. Do you know what annoys me as well? It's about these away performances. You've got 5,000 Leeds fans travelling. Hard-working people, right? Who've took a day off seeing their family on a Sunday. A Sunday, by the way. It's not Saturday, it's a Sunday. They travelled how many miles on a Sunday? Paid a lot of money. Fans that go every single away game, full capacity, sold out every single week without fail to watch you lot. And you can't even be asked to get up quickly from when you lose the ball. You're walking back, you're doing this to the ref as the guy's running off. Little things like that. You can accept defeat, you can accept you just weren't good enough. But the little things like that, the moments of desire and the moments of mentality that you need, how can you be asked to not be asked to get up? So many times our players get strength off the ball. They didn't get up quickly. They didn't want it back. Just stuff like that. Like, for me, that's all it is. It's just stuff like that. 5,000 of them. And you're giving them that. They can accept, I'll tell you now, they lot can accept losing. Not social media, but in the ground. The ones that travel, right? Not me here. Them lot. They can accept that. But they can't accept you lot not turning up. Not showing this. They can't accept that. Because that's what they go for, to see that. That's Leeds United. That's the club. That's what it means to them. Show that. How many times do I have to say this every week? And I hope they do, not this, but I hope they listen to Leeds fans, because they're the fans of the club you're representing. Listen to what they have to say. I've absolutely loved players in the past, not because of necessarily how unbelievably talented they are, just how much they want it and how much they like playing for the club, how much they love it. Show that away from home, because they're the difficult parts. They're the parts that win you the leagues when you go to places like that. And you don't lose those battles. Those are the games. Those are the moments. This doesn't have to be a memorable game. This was never going to be a memorable game. But it was one we should have looked at and gone, we did what we needed to get the win. Did we do what we needed to get the win? I don't think we did. First of all, why do we start away from home like that? We don't give ourselves a footing in a game. Honestly, I'm not exaggerating, I promise you. First 10 minutes, before they scored, I went, nah, I don't like this. I just don't like it. Everything was lethargic and slow. Static movement that we saw so many times last season was there. Players were doing this every 5 seconds. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. Honestly. And this is the frustration, because this comes out of... This stems from how talented and how good these lot are. They are. And they should be. My God, you've got to want to scrap. You're in the Championship. You've got to want to scrap. You've got to grab the game. You've got to scrap man for man. Don't let that man in front of you beat you. Not with the shirt you're wearing. You can't let that happen. You cannot let that happen. You know, a lot of Leeds fans around the world. And the identity of Leeds is about that. It's about the graft. It's about the grind. It's entertaining, but with different way. It's about energy, running forward with passion, playing with passion, desire, not letting that man have a better game than you. The man in front of you, man to man, being better than him, winning that duel. None of them did that. Didn't win that. Didn't win that side of it. The side we had at home didn't win that. And it's not good enough. That side of it isn't good enough. And then we're missing chances again. Of course we are, because it's what we do. It's what we do. We miss those. It's what we do. Aaron's had a huge one. 30 yards over at bar. Bamford's had one, and his XG is 0.98 of that, by the way. I don't know how you miss. I know this gets thrown around a lot, but genuinely, that's harder to miss. It's just 0.98 XG. It's harder to miss. Literally harder to miss. And even for the goal, I know people are going to go crazy here because, there's a weird cult. But, and hear me out, because I'm going to speak positive of this player that I'm about to speak about. Don't worry about it. He'll get his flowers. I will give him his flowers because he deserves them. But even for the goal, Mateo don't make contact with it. Don't make contact. Bamford makes that run, makes contact and misses from this far away from the goal. Mateo makes the same run. Don't make contact. Yeah, it's a good run. Of course it is. He's good at that run. I said it last week, the other day on a video. It's what he does. He does it very well. Very well. Don't make contact with the ball. Luckily, the defender, his legs were in the position they were, because otherwise it just gets cleared. Or it hits him and goes out. It's gone into the back of the net. This is it. But he has to start next week. He has to start next week. I don't like it when we don't press. Don't like it. I don't like us when we don't press. I don't like it. And we weren't aggressive in pressing today. I understand it, but from a coach perspective, I understand why you wouldn't. Especially the way they play. My God, we're better than them. I've not seen, from the top of my head, and the stuff I analysed this season, I've not seen one team, when we've pressed well and aggressive, I've not seen one team deal with it in a good way. I'm trying to think. I've not seen it. I don't think a team has. Every time we press high, we get at least some good success from it. I don't get why we didn't. It wasn't as high or as obvious as last game. Why not? I think we're a better team when we play like that. And that's why Mateo's got to start. Because he can do that. But I've got a problem with parts of the press he does. I've said this in my last video. I said it on Joe's, actually. That final 1% of the press, he's got to go through the man, through the ball. He doesn't. He stops. But he's there. He's aggressive. He's onto it. Everyone pushes up with him. Great. We look deadly when we press high. Don't know why we don't do it. Don't understand it. Don't understand it. But yeah. He starts for me next week, Mateo. I'm not letting him get away with that chance, by the way. He missed the ball. He missed the ball. Bamford missed from a yard out. He missed the ball. Strikers need to fix that up. I'm not criticising the movement. The movement wasn't the problem. I know exactly. Yeah, but he's moved there. Bamford moved as well. Don't matter, he missed. Mateo moves. Missed the ball. We need better. It's gone in. Good run. Clarify for the 15th time. Good run. Good. Got to make contact with it, don't he? Dan James was the only one for me that I saw in that game that proper grabbed it and went, I want to win this. But then last 20 minutes, there was only one. I liked the role of Solomon when he came on. He looked compact. He kept the ball well. Made good decisions. That's the key part of it, making good, clean decisions. But yeah, Ramzani had a few moments. He's not ready for 90 minutes yet. People who watch the league are just obsessed with any player that comes from that league. They're the best thing in the league every time. He's not fit enough yet for 90 minutes. That's very clear from that. But he had moments again where he was very good. Maybe a bit longer next time. Fullbacks didn't affect the game for me. Don't know what they did. The goal that we conceded, I know people are here for that. I can already see the comments blaming one person who I will speak about in a second. I'll go through the goal. We lose it from our attack, which is utterly embarrassing, to be honest with you. How you can lose a ball from our attack and then they counter like that is not good enough. Again, that word, it isn't good enough. But then Strout gets spun. Not good enough, not aggressive enough. Foul him. That's where you foul him. Watch Rodon. For a top defender like him, watch what he does. Watch what he does. It's bad. He thinks, watch what he does. He thinks there's no one behind him. He goes like this. When the ball's coming past him, he's going past him, and he's doing that. What are you doing? What are you doing, Joe? What are you doing, mate? Seriously? Middle of the box. During a counter, and he's doing this as the ball goes past him. What? That is criminal. That is criminal. Then the goalkeeper, well, Bogle, guy gets out in front of Bogle. Goalkeeper gets 2 hands on it. Goes in. Again, their one real big chance. That's what happens. Should save it. Of course he should. We said that a few times this season. It was great like the other day. Very good. This game, he does that. How many times have we said it? Needs to be better. But yeah, watch Rodon. Before you just clamour on one person, because that's the clear agenda, I'll criticise him. I just have, before people said, oh, I've literally just done it. But this is a team sport, so I'll talk about the team. Watch Rodon. For a guy as good as him, and this is it again, he's better than that. This is the frustration. He's much better than that. And it's not even like he's tried to go for it and he's missed the ball. That's a mistake, whatever. He's let it go. He's gone like this. Like there's no one behind him. What are you doing? That's the basic fundamental. Get it out. Make a tackle. Do not let the ball go across your box. What are you doing? But yeah, go watch it or don't and just shout at Meslier who should have saved it. That's the 4th time I said it. Should have saved it. Done it many times this year where he should have saved it. 5th time. There you go. But this is a team sport. There's more than one aspect. No one was great. Snaka Rothwell again. Overrunning there again. At times. Great going forward. Unbelievable team. Unbelievable when we dominate possession, when we're high up aggressive. Them two are phenomenal. Probably the best partnership in the league. But in games like this, they struggle. And they've done it 3 or 4 times this season. In games like this, where there's moments, they get run off, they don't track the men, they struggle. Said that, and I'll keep saying it. Gilavoga and Purdue need to come in games like this for me. Bring in the press, please. Start Mateo Joseph. Win your duels. That sounds basic, and no one will speak about that. They'll just talk about individuals in the comments, and that's fine. Do your thing, is what it is. That's the point of this. But if you cannot tell me if we'd have won, if we'd have gone there with the intensity that they brought, we wouldn't have won that game, because we would have. But we didn't. We didn't bring any of that. It honestly looked like we brought a bunch of babies. And they're not. They played like it. And we've seen that too many times. It's a bit of a trend now. You can't go from up here to down here. There's something not right there that you have to fix as a team. As a team. Not as an individual, as a team. It's a team thing. Because everyone's the same. Have a word with Dan James. Honestly. Why is he doing that and no one else is? But yeah, that's it, people. Let me know what you guys think. Anyone that's... I know what happens when people lose. People get really angry. Like, really, really angry. And they want to abuse someone. So they just send silly comments. I won't reply to you, so... You're just shouting into a endless bit of nothingness. So, for anyone that is being abusive in comments, people, because it does happen when we lose, just ignore them. Don't reply to them. I know some of you guys are great. And you don't need to defend me. Trust me, it's absolutely fine. I just don't care. Faceless people, I don't care, mate. It's what it is. Just telling them now, there will be no one's replying to you. If you give opinion on the game and stuff, I will reply. If you've just been abusive, I will not. If you don't agree with my opinion, that's fine. But if you say, what are you talking about? Chill out. It's not that deep. I've explained it. So I've answered your question. I don't need to do it in the comment. You know what I mean? Yeah, thank you for everyone. Let me know what you guys think. With respect. Or I just won't do it. It's not my job. I don't need to go through this. Do you know what I mean? This is just something I do every now and again. Yeah. I'll see you guys in a bit. Have a lovely weekend, everyone. Thank you for the support. I will be going through comments of the James video now. I know it's a day late. I should have done it yesterday. But I was up till 6 a.m. So please allow me. 6 a.m. doing work. So I apologise. All right. Thank you so much. You're all legends. We got a point. That's a point. Top of the league. For now, as time of recording. Could have been worse. We could have lost that. And we didn't. What it is. See you guys in a bit. Bye-bye.